Hey, juicy ones. Look at this. I got a tiger on my hands. There's a tiger. There's a tiger going on here. I don't know what's happening, but it's crazy. And I love him. He's a tiger. Watch out, here he comes. He's gonna chew. He's a man eater. Oh my gosh. So I just had to do a quick thing because I was so excited. I just made this huge connection today with like a deeper bond. I know a lot of you know that I lost my soulmate, which was my cat. But Tiger has just he won't stop. He just will not stop loving me. And no matter what I do, I'm like, listen here. I'm just not ready to love another cat like my soulmate. He's like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna love you until I can't love you no more. And I'm a tiger. And he's so cool. This dude is so cool. And, right? Kiss me, tiger. We have a song, from Marilyn Monroe. Kiss me, tiger. Kiss me, baby. Hey, tiger. Kiss me, tiger. He does it. He's just not doing it right now because he's turning around. I thought you were going to do this show with me. My listeners want to see you. He's so cool. But anyway, he is... he's coming around here. But anyway, I just wanted to say, like, wow. The energy of what I feel from him is not, the tiger can be fierce. And he can be. I've seen him bring a lot of things home I'd rather not discuss. Although, he's been through a lot. He happens to be, though, one of the most loving beings I've ever known in my life, really. He's got a cool tail, too. Look. Slap me with your tail, tiger. I won't do it, because I'm asking. Kiss me, tiger. It reminds me, because it's all Marilyn Monroe, but I always sing that one from Marilyn Monroe. She said, ooh, ooh, but ooh, kiss me, tiger. But he's just so cute. Look at him. Let me get you down here. Look at his paws. He can't stand himself with it all. He's crazy cool. Anyways, that's what they do. And I wanted to just kind of say again, over and over, that if you have an animal, I was just talking to a dear friend of mine that had an emergency thing physically, and I work with people in many ways like this, and they're just always like having to be. People are, and they believe what people tell them as far as veterinarians or doctors, Western medicine. And I'm not saying sometimes that's not okay. I never discourage my patients, but I know one thing. I'm going to share it. I think I've shared it before, but I just felt, I was really feeling Zorro, my soulmate, my cat. He was killed. He didn't leave because he was ready to go. He was fucking killed. So basically, I went through a long period of shittiness about that, and I'm still not even halfway through it. But I just needed to share this tonight because Tiger and I have been talking about it. And, and I love you, Tiger. You're so fucking cool. Anyway, I'll never, ever replace Zorro, and I will still be with him one day soon. But I know that, and my daughter and I, he was our family. But my daughter and I both know that could never happen. But what I wanted to share something is that when I was talking to my friend that had a problem with this, he was on a thing, he was doing a great thing, he was over in California. Something happened. And I feel like it was actually, we won't get into the spiritual war that's going on when an angel does something. But anyway, everybody wants to attack it. We got to be careful. But the thing, I love this guy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at Tiger, everybody. It's a tiger. If there's a tiger, it's in my bed, and I'm not scared. Look at that. Anyway, he's a tiger and he's so cool. But I wanted to share again. I think I might have shared it before, but it needs to come up right now for me and for the listeners, huh? Marilyn Monroe. Kiss me, tiger. Hurry down. That's the Santa one. Santa, baby, I've really been an awful good girl. Santa, baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. Kiss me, tiger. Ooh, ooh, kiss me, tiger. Are you gonna kiss me? Kiss me, tiger. You know you wanna kiss Juicy Jew. Kiss my... Did you see my boy? He just said he wanted to do it. But anyhow, so Zorro was, at one point when we came back from Belize, we brought him back, and with the mama and the others, jungle people, beings, that was our family for so long. And so we brought him back, and he was there, and he's always been the badass. And when I was in Belize, I had my homeopathic remedies, because I'm a physician, and I healed him from many snake bites in Belize. We had to wear rubber boots, and I mean, the snakes loved us, though, but Zorro, not so much, because he always liked to fuck with him. But look at that tiger tail. I know, it's so pretty. I don't even know how to tell you, anybody. So anyway, Zorro came back with us, and we, and he's always been the badass, and the tree, like, he helped the other ones down when they couldn't get up the treehouse in Belize. But anyway, he, all of a sudden, one day, out of nowhere, he couldn't walk. His back legs, the two back legs, right over here, they were paralyzed. Like they would he couldn't really do anything. So I was working a lot. I had a lot of sessions at that time helping people. But I went with my daughter, and I went the first time to this one veterinarian, and we're like, oh, you know, and then they basically came in, charged us a couple $100 just to do something to tell us that we had to pay a couple $1,000 more to get all these tests. So we left. We're going to go do another one. Well, my daughter had to go by herself at this time because I wasn't available. I was doing a session. But she calls me, and she's crying her eyes out. They want to kill him. They said that we got to put him down. And I said, here's what I said. I said, bring that motherfucker home now. Get his ass here now. Get him out of there. And so my daughter's like, okay. She brings him home. I said, that's bullshit. You've seen us. We've healed Zorro so many times, and I don't know what the hell's going on here with this. So I had a swimming pool at the house we had at that time. And Zorro, he sprawled out. Well, I never really looked at him in that way, that distance, because I was in the pool looking at him, and he was at this level where I could see him, kind of like if I was to pick up Tiger, I'd be like, oh, right there. And then he'd be like, but he was laying out that way. Well, he has fur like that, so you couldn't really see it. I didn't see it. I didn't think about it because I've always known the other time. I got a bunch of tiger hair. Anyways, but it's so beautiful. Anyway, so here he is, and he's sprawled out, and I'm in the pool, and I'm like, what? I'm looking, and I get out of the pool, and I'm like, I go over, and I'm like, what the hell? There's 2 puncture wounds. Well, when you got a snake bite, they're a little bit further apart, but this was smaller, but I could see they were puncture wounds. And then I realized that that Zorro, he's all over. Well, in Arizona, there's black widows all over, especially in the garage. Sometimes they do their little dick dance. But I mean, I've never had a problem with spiders. I mean, in fact, I have to hide them from the cats in Belize because they're not really poisonous, but they're just really beautiful, the tarantulas and stuff. But they can be a little different here. And Zorro was not used to black widows, but he likes to fuck with shit more than other cats do. Because he likes didgeridoo healings and shit. But anyway, so I went immediately when I seen the 2 puncture wounds, and I know that we don't have snakes. There's no way he had a snake. I seen it had to be a spider. So I know there's black widows. So I went right away, looked onto the internet one time, no true, Zara, one time right now. And I look and I say black widows and animals, cats. And it said to me, paralyzed, back legs, paralyzed. So that's all I need to know now. I get to my homeopathy kid out and I give him some Leadum. And man, I'm going to tell you right now, he was up and running around and doing his same thing he does within a week. And I was just like, wow. I mean, part of me wanted to leave a very bad review. And then the other part of me was like, you know what? Leaving a bad review doesn't really do anything. Even though it's nice to leave a review. Everybody likes to have a nice review. But, you know, some people leave bad reviews that are just mean people. So I didn't want it to go across like that because really what I wanted was to educate the person on the bullshit that they are doing. After 8 years of veterinarian school, you don't know to look for a black widow bite when the back. I mean, Jesus, really, Sananda, for fuck's sake. I mean, it's crazy. And then and I've also treated a lot of homeopathy people, not just pets. I treat people, and I'm talking cancer stuff. And I never discourage people from going to chemo if they need to because it doesn't interfere with homeopathy. We can do it. We can treat them both. And I just feel like, I've had one client in particular that person I was doing long distance healing with, and his wife happened to be amazing and just was able to, somebody that I knew I could work with because she was able to do long distance what I needed to do, organ specific cancer next week, and then plussing it's a whole process, and then next week cancer. And then again, alternating. Organ specific, so he had pancreatic, so we were doing that organ, and then we were doing the cancer remedy the next week. Anyway, it's a process. It's not just that. But I'm just, for the short story, he was very sick, and there was some improvement going on. After he had done his first round of chemo, he was improving with me within the first 5 days, not with just me, but with his wife and himself, and with homeopathy. Tiger, your hair. I just wear it like a tiger hat, tiger face. I'm a tiger. I think I'm a tiger now. I'm a tiger. Wouldn't you like to be a tiger too? Tiger baby. Anyway, I don't know. I just, then the vet called, and, my daughter and I were both like, should we do... Instead, I decided to just write a letter to the vet, and personally, because I don't want to... I think that we should all learn from that. I mean, that is my soulmate avatar, and they wanted to kill him. And, I mean, I just encourage everyone to please, before you ever even go to that level of anything, please consult a classical homeopathist. I am one. You can find one in your area. I don't give a shit who they are. Just find somebody, because pets and children respond quickly, very quickly, to the energetics of this medicine, this remedies, which was after bloodletting, before even Western medicine, Aristotle days, and it's very amazing. Look at this guy. Oh my God. Do you like the camera, Tiger? Just say hi. He's so cute, huh? He's just, God, he won't leave me alone. I think he thinks, he just loves me. He's in love with me. Are you in love with me, Tiger? Let's just tell the truth to the listeners. I know you are. You can't help yourself, huh? Kiss me, Tiger. Kiss me. Kiss me, Tiger. I've been an awful good girl. hurry down the chimney tonight. All right, sweetheart. He's so funny. But anyways, but his hair is all over me now. Do you know that you're hairy? Anyways, I am just gonna say animals are our guardians, and they really do buffer a lot of our bullshit, which is a lot for them to deal with. But can you imagine how we are as empaths? What we got to deal with? These guys are they're vibrating on a way higher frequency, and that's why Tiger's always so wore out. He has to sleep a lot. He's just exhausted from all my shit. He sleeps so much. But anyways, I love him. It's just exhausting to be on this planet, especially dealing with humans, huh? Tiger, what do you think? Say hi to Ramona, Monalicious, and to her beautiful, amazing, my beautiful, oh, I love Ramona, and I don't even know what to call Kileha. Kileha, remember? This is Ramona and Kileha's baby that I took on. You better say hi to them. You know you love them. You know it. He knows it. He knows it. And he knows it. And he loves being on camera. He tries to act like he doesn't. But he loves them. And they're my two, Ramona's my best, one of my best. I love her so much. Hold on, we got one more thing to come out of that tail. Yeah, there we go. Because there's a little thing there, honey. But anyway, God, I got a beard of you. And so, basically, she's my best friend, and she was moving, and this is one of a litter that was almost all, not even anything looking like him. And he's the only one that came out like that, and anyway, she couldn't take them all, so I got the Jaguar one, and Luca, and Tiger, his brother. He is just crazy. Look at his tail. He's crazy. Baby, you're crazy, just like me, yeah. Look at his tail. He's so beautiful. I love this guy. So anyway, I just wanted to bring into that about the homeopathy with the pets, especially because it was really hitting me today again, because I talked to my friend and just like all the people. Like, I don't care. We always look to these higher professionals to do something, when really it's really about a different level we can go to, and especially pets. Please. I'm gonna beg them, Tiger, too. What do you think? Do you think I should beg them? I'm gonna beg you guys to please not make the cats or the dogs or any animal, anything, horses. I love horses too. But we got to treat these ones to not have to go and be subjected to this kind of like, oh my God, just like, and the people that are going to have to live without them. It's ridiculous. It's bullshit. And by now, we should know better. So I just wanted to put that out there because Tiger and I were talking, and I just had to do it, didn't I? I just had to do it, just like that, yeah. And so, anyway, I don't know. I'm just happy because I had a beautiful moment. But it's not just about this beautiful moment with my animals in general, but with everyone in their animals. It's really not that hard to call me just quickly. It's not like you have to do a homeopathy session. That's more for constitutional cancer stuff. I have to then get paid a little bit more. I don't have to get paid at all if you just give me a damn beautiful call and say, hey, my cat's doing this. This is going on. And it's something I can go, hey, go to the health food store or the vitamin shop, whatever, and get this remedy, the little remedies. Tiger, do we have a remedy nearby? We don't, do we? I have to get up, and that's just crazy, isn't it? But anyway, yes, the little blue things, you shake them. Well, you come to me when you need a higher constitution for something, like, if it's a constitutional asthma, something you've had a long time, or I have to go through a big reading. But something acute or first aid, I can really just tell you what to do real quick at the store and what potency. And usually, like, if I was just had one cat and he had a little thing going on with the sneeze, or he was getting ready to travel, well, I'd give him some arsenicum for sure, just a little dose. And if there was a bunch of them getting ready to travel, you could put it in all their water because they all really kind of need it, dogs, cats, whatever, because they get nervous with the traveling because they're used to their ways. Just like I do. Shit, I got to dose myself with arsenicum before I go, and I've been traveling forever, and I feel the earth move under my feet. That's what I like. And when I have to fly, I'm like, the sky comes lifting. I don't know, I get crazy, Tiger. And they all do. Everyone gets crazy. I mean, I remember when I brought Zaro and them back, my jungle cats from Belize, because my daughter had to go to school out here for a while. And I didn't want to be without him as long as I thought I might have to be. So, Tiger, your hair's all over me. But I said, okay, and then I had to bring them all as emotional support pets, which is another thing before I leave this conversation. And I said, I am very, very distraught. I told the airlines, then I went to my doctor. You have to have a doctor. So I went to my doctor, who's been, even though I was in Belize, like for years, she's still, whenever I come back, she's been my doctor since before then. But she says, "Oh," I go, I'm crazy, and I need those 3 cats, and She goes, "Well, I call them my Wizard of Oz prescriptions, and what do you have? I think you have PTSD, and you definitely, I know I do, for sure. Depression," she said, "and anxiety." So for each cat, I had 3, and they were huge, and I had to bring them, so it was a long story. But basically, then I got the airline's permission, but they obviously don't communicate like with the other persons and their personnel. I don't know how they deal with their bullshit. But when I showed up with the 3 cats, it wasn't him. It was 3 of my other cats. This is a while ago. They said, the airline lady's like, we've never seen 3 emotional support cats before. I said, well, I have a tendency to really, like, bring it out, things no one's ever seen before, but here they are, and here's the notes, and, like, I'm sorry that you didn't get this message in this memo, but point is, I really am appalled that you put me in a middle seat because it clearly states that emotional support people have to be in the window seat, because if there is some kind of an emergency, which we all know if it really was, most likely you're going to die anyway, so I don't know why the fuck they go through this shit. But the point is, I had dosed them all with arsenicum. My mama cat, Zaro, and Buddha, and Luna, so Luna, Buddha, and Zaro, they're all with me. And they're heavy. They're not small cats by any means. And they were so happy. But anyway, I stayed with him, got them all together, gave him a remedy. Then we got a long layover in Dallas. It was so long. And the remedy, and my soulmate, Zaro, he's very loud. So he likes to express himself loudly. I mean, I'm not messing with you. Like, I mean, he's crazy. So he's going on now. I knew the remedy was going to wear off by the time the layover and we got on the plane. And then I had to dip dance with the lady with the bullshit. But anyway, the whole plane, it was so funny because he starts doing it. And he starts screaming. And I'm like, Zaro, we're going to be home. It's only 2 more hours. Let's just get there. And he goes off. And then here comes the lady again. And then all the people on the plane, I mean, not just one seat, several. There was like all in my vicinity. They were all like, we'll take one of them. They were so mad that she was doing that because it's like, you know what? And then I got mad. I said, guess what? I said, you know what? This is my anxiety pet, Zaro here. And if he wasn't screaming, I would be. You should be thanking yourself and everybody else on the plane. That's why I have a note here. And also, I've had to hear so many babies scream on the planes I've flown on. Go, you know what? Here's your, like, wow. So, But I didn't. I actually wanted to kind of make her nervous that I could report her about something, but I didn't want to do that because, again, it's just like the one that wanted to kill him when at the vet. It's like, what's that going to do to give somebody a bad review? I don't know if that's really something that we should be wasting our energy on, even if it's something, I think that is something that's very important, like trying to kill our cats. I think a personal letter or a personal email, but not going on and just trashing people, because it just really does not good. I don't know what that does, really. I don't think that's I just don't feel like it's a good thing to do that. I mean, if you have something positive, yeah, I go the Mother Teresa stance with that. It's like, yeah, I'll do a march for peace, but if you want me to march against something, I'm not going to do it. Well, I think it's better that they do have to become aware, but most of the time, people aren't aware anyway. You could show somebody something and they will deny it, even if you have it written out with their handwriting on it. Even it's not what they was trying. If they don't want to know something, they're not going to know it. So why create the worst shit by going on and trashing people on the internet? It doesn't make sense, and I just really would like it to not ever happen. Look at Tiger. Is that a tiger? There is a tiger in my bed, y'all. I just can't get used to it. And I'm still not scared of him. That's the weirdest thing. There's a tiger right here in my bed. A tiger. Anyway, Kileha and Ramona, when you see this, I love you guys, and I know this is your baby and Luca, but just know that everything's cool here with Tiger, and I know Luca too. So just please know that I love them very much. All my heart, my soul, my entire being, and I love you all the same way. And you are some of the truest beings that I love so much, and I'm so honored to have you as my friends, my sister. Let me just say one thing before I go. My daughter, she's 21 now, but she said she was going to show me a picture of her and her friend, and that somehow I thought she was showing me a picture of her and her friend. It was Ramona and I. I was like, God, we are so cute. I'll have to paste that somewhere along the line. Anyways, I love you. And I love Tiger. He says hi. He's just tired. He's worn out. It's a lot. It's exhausting. But just remember not to do anything with your pets unless you really don't, consult me anytime, anywhere. But anywhere in your area as well. Don't do the thing that's going to make a dog or the cat, well, you can't do anything about that hair in your eyes, but the dog or the cat that is having an issue, do not just submit to what they say. Steroids, they like to do a lot. They love to pump steroids into the animals these days. I don't know if you know that. Look at him. He's asleep on the tarot cards. He's funny. He is. Look at you, Tiger. What are you doing? Are you going to do a reading? Are you meditating about the whole situation? What the hell is going on? What the heaven? What's happening? He likes to wake me up, but when I wake him up, he's like, what the hell are you? What's going on? What the hell? Look at him. He's crazy. He's just crazy. He thinks he's my boyfriend. I think he thinks he's my boyfriend. Are you my boyfriend, Tiger? It's funny. Anyway, you just need to watch out, because if you're like me, and I know there's a lot of us out there, that it is so imperative to really, we love our pets more than we do people a lot. It's like, what the hell? This person could go away forever, and I would rather be around here. But anyway, just please keep that in mind about the homeopathy, because you can clear a lot of stuff up, and I'm living proof of Zorro so many times, and the miracles that you can see for just using the homeopathy before when you have no other option, maybe, but just keep in mind that it's very important to try to always use something else besides things that are going to weaken their immune system and screw them up in the long run, just like people. And I would love to be a part of that if anybody needs. I believe in it so much and know about it so much that it's just not okay to try to kill your pet. Right, Tiger? Okay, we're ending now. Can you just say goodbye? Say bye, Tiger. Kiss me, Tiger. He likes it. He pretends he doesn't. I got more hair in my mouth. But I'm like a tiger too. Aren't I? Or I'm more lioness-like. But still, whatever. I'm cat-like, always. And we love you, Kuleha, Ramona, and all the listeners. Just please keep your pets safe. And just hope that little story made you inspired, because it inspired the shit out of me. Blessings. Have a beautiful one, and I'll be back with juicy joints, I promise, or something else beautiful. Okay. And also like this video so that we can spread the word out. Like the COVID, spread it. The word. Grease is the word. Tiger's the word. It's the word. It's the word. Tiger's the weight I've been feeling. Bow, bow. Anyway, just have a good one, man. And keep your joints juicy. Subscribe. But definitely like it. Share it to anybody that has pets. Blessings. See you soon.